You're looking to make money, and today we are breaking down two games on the MLB slate with the information you need to know in order to make the best decisions. I also have a max bet going down on the diamond today. We'll get into that a little later, but let's jump right into the action. We're going to begin with the Mariners and Diamondbacks, but real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, and the notification bell as well. It helps the algorithm and pushes content to even more viewers so they can get the informed information you are about to receive. So let's begin with the Mariners and Diamondbacks in Phoenix, and this is a get-right game for the Mariners. They've already lost the series. And Brian Wu is scheduled to take the mound. Now, Wu was supposed to pitch yesterday. He ended up getting pushed back. But regardless, an extra day's rest, whatever, he's scheduled to take the mound today against Eduardo Rodriguez. Now, the D-backs have won the first two games of this series, but it's not like they came in red hot. Let's remember that Arizona was swept by the Reds over the weekend. So they didn't exactly enter in good form. But they put up a bunch of runs yesterday. Brian Wu will change that. Wu has allowed 3 runs or less in 9 of his 12 starts this season. He's consistent, and he comes in with a WOBA sitting at 263. Now, Wu's primary pitch is going to be his fastball, and then he adds in a sinker to try and keep hitters off balance. But Wu ranks in the 96th percentile in fastball run value. So he's been very efficient with that pitch. And then you're going to flip it over to Eduardo Rodriguez, whose metrics are absolutely terrible, and he has been getting slammed. Last time out for Rodriguez was decent, but the 2 starts before that were not. He got rocked against the Giants. He got rocked against the Dodgers. And I would expect that here. Now, the Mariners' run production, that's what we need here. This has been a battle in Seattle for years, but they've actually done better in 2025. The Mariners sitting at 15th in total runs scored, right at the league average there, which is a huge improvement from where they've been in years past. But back to Eduardo Rodriguez, his pitching run value overall, the 2nd percentile. So it doesn't get much worse at all. Rodriguez, you run down his metrics. He doesn't have a particularly good breaking ball. His fastball is average at best. He has a WOBA of 379. So he's primed to get lit up. If there was ever a game that the Mariners could get that offense going, we know what Cal Raleigh's been doing. He's been tearing up the majors, but the rest of the lineup needs to have his back and get more run production. This is the perfect opportunity for them to do it, because once Rodriguez exits the game, Arizona also has the 4th worst bullpen in all of baseball in terms of ERA. So this is just a pitching staff primed to get lit up today. The Mariners get back on track. They salvage a win in this series. Give me Seattle in this one. Before we dive into our next game, let me tell you a little bit about what I have going on at WagerTalk, and it is big things today. I have a max bet, 5% play going down in MLB action on the diamond that you will not want to miss. Why? Well, because we've cashed 4 straight of these, and we're on a 12-3 run. So runs of 4-0 and 12-3 with these highest rated selections, and all you have to do is go to wt.buzz/JA to get it. We also have a variety of other options for you to choose from as well. I have a big card lined up today, 5 plays. So an all access pass, daily, weekly, monthly, and we can hook you up with a long-term subscription as well, whatever best suits your needs. But don't be left on the sidelines tonight. Make sure you go grab that max bet on the diamond. Remember, wt.buzz/JA. Join the team, join the family, and let's get ready to cash in big. We have a really good matchup going down at Fenway Park today. You look at the Rays, and they put up a 10 spot twice in their past 4 games. So you think, all right, Tampa swinging the bats well. But then you look over at Boston, and they've scored at least 10 runs in 2 of their past 4 games. So we have 2 teams absolutely smashing the baseball right now. And we're going to have to break down this pitching matchup in order to find a winner. The price is pretty even on both sides. So we look at Walker Buehler, and you guys remember when Buehler was thrown out of the game for arguing with the home plate umpire. Now, Buehler was absolutely in the right. The ump did a terrible job. But since Buehler has come back from that, he just has not looked the same. Buehler has allowed, he gave up 7 runs last time out and then 5 runs on 10 hits the start before that. He's also allowed 2 home runs in back-to-back starts. So Buehler is absolutely a bet against pitcher right now, especially in a hitter-friendly park like Fenway. So you double check his metrics just to make sure that everything adds up, and they look really poor. He ranks near the bottom of the league in almost everything. He's got a very low whiff percentage. He's 10th in pitching run value overall. I'm seeing a lot of indicators that this poor play will continue. A WOBA sitting at 357. Buehler just he's in dangerous territory right now with the way Tampa is swinging the bats. So swing it over. Zach Littell has not allowed more than 3 runs in 10 straight starts. And oftentimes it's been a lot less. He's coming off a start where he allowed just 1 run over 6 innings of work. The Rays have also won the last 8 times he's taken the mound. And this is not a coincidence because he's just not giving up runs. If that wasn't enough, Littell also has a great start against Boston already under his belt, a very similar one to the last time he took the mound. When he faced Boston in April, he gave up just 1 run in 6 innings of work. So already a strong track record against this team, and Littell continuing to not give up runs. What I really like about Littell is his walk rate. He walks less than half of the league average. So he's going to throw strikes. I'm not saying he's got the best stuff in the world, but he's been very consistent, remarkably going out there and not allowing runs. That is imperative today with 2 teams swinging the bats the way they are. Yesterday's score was low, but Buehler, there's just no way to back him here, and we are getting the Rays at a very cheap price. I see even money to minus 105 here. I have to go with Tampa. They win this series in Boston. If you haven't already, remember, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You get a ton of great content, not just from cappers, not just from me, but a bunch of other great cappers on the site. And do not forget about my 5% max bet that goes down today on the Diamond as we go for our 5th straight winner. We're on a 12-3 run. Don't miss it. And until next time, everyone, happy gambling.